Craig, final pre-season friendly of the season, 1-0 victory over Kingstonian, but what have you learned today?
I'm really happy with how the boys applied themselves, particularly in the first half. I thought they were excellent. We moved the ball with some real purpose, and we've been working on how we transition. And I thought we won the ball back in the right areas today and kept the ball and progressed up the pitch really well. So really happy. They've learned a lot in the short space of pre-season, and it's all starting to come together, which is really pleasing to see today.
There was some lovely approach play today, Pitts, but you're disappointed we didn't score more goals.
Yeah, I wouldn't say disappointed because it will come, but they're in the right areas, doing the right things, and replicating the ideas that we've asked them to. But yeah, I think we could have had at least a couple more for sure, and it would have put the game to bed.
And is the team where you wanted it to be at this time, Craig? I mean, when you were kind of projecting forward, is it where you want it to be? Are there things you'd like to see that we're not seeing at the moment?
Yeah, listen, I think the season is a long time, right? And it's going to have roller coasters throughout. It's a brand new environment for the boys. It's a brand new team. They're learning so much. They're learning about each other more. So we are happy with where we are at the moment, but we understand it's not utopia at this present time. But they're getting there, which is really good. What we've got is a team full of characters that want to do the right things. They apply themselves in the right way, and they want to make sure that they win games of football for this club. So they're honest enough to put in the graft and take on the detail to try and replicate match day. You can't ask for much more than that. So yeah, we're wholly happy, and we'll hopefully get better moving on throughout the season.
I think we all think we're experts, Craig, but when you're in a manager's chair, how easy or difficult is it to mould a completely new side together and to make that side gel into one that compete at a very high level of football?
So that's a really good question. It's not easy, but it starts with the characters first, right? We want the right people in the building, and then it's around spending enough time with them to ensure that they understand what is expected of them whilst they're here. And like I said, they're really honest. They're an honest bunch. They're good lads. So we just want to make sure that we bring high spirits to what we do, which we've done. Training, the intensity and the camaraderie has been great. And then it's around the layered learning. There's not one way, so we have to learn about them. That's what takes the time. Understanding how they learn to how they output, and then assessing it, and then giving it to them in digestible chunks where they can replicate. So it takes a while, but in your first question, we're happy with the progress we've made so far, and we'll just keep that momentum going throughout the season.
One very key player I've got to ask you about, Craig, Shan Shields. Everyone who's followed Tonbridge Angels for a couple of seasons knows what Shan is capable of.
Yeah.
He's a big miss, isn't he? But where is he at the moment? We know he's got a bit of an injury issue. What's happening?
Yeah, so Shieldsy trained Tuesday before the game. Looked excellent in that game. He still looks in the training session. He still looks really sharp, which was good because he looks after himself outside of being here. And we put him through a training session on Thursday, which we had to take him out of. So I need to speak to the physio and Shieldsy today to see how we reassess him for what the future looks like, because we was predicting a comeback next week, but we might have to delay that. But until I know more, I can't really give you any more than that.
That's fair enough. Slough next week. Huge game. Yeah. Are we going to learn a lot more? I guess we're going to be learning about the quality of the opposition.
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be a huge learning day, isn't it, for everybody involved at Tonbridge?
Yeah, for sure. Listen, we'll do our homework as will they, no doubt. And we've just got to make sure we're prepared and ready for what they throw at us. And then come and play our brand of football and be brave and ready to compete. And I don't doubt that they're going to be ready to do that because they've put in the hard work up until this point, and now this is what matters. So they're buzzing to get the season started, and so are we. And learning doesn't stop anyway, regardless of who we're playing against. So we just want to be prepared as much as we can to make sure we go in to try and win that game.
Injuries permitting, Craig. Do you know your best sides? Have you got it in your head? And
yeah, listen, this is what makes interesting debates, right? As a coaching staff, but yeah, we're largely there. I think there's one or two that could take someone else's shirt, but we always do it based on performance. It makes the conversation with the player really easy, and they know themselves when they haven't performed to their best. So it will keep everyone's shirt up for grabs. We want that competitive environment, and it's like I said, it's a long season, and I'm sure that everybody will play their part.
And for the Tonbridge Angels fans, there's some players on display that they won't particularly know.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of transfer activity. anything you can update us on the players, you know, in deals, further deals to be sealed, or anything happening now, players going on loan, anything you can share, Clay?
Yeah, there's going to be a few boys that are going out on loan that we're working on behind the scenes. I won't disclose because there are a few clubs that are interested in one or two of the players, and we've got one or two to get over the line that are with the FA for whatever they do their end
Yeah,
in terms of approvals. And once that's done, then we can announce one or two more. Yeah, for sure.
lovely, Clay. Best of luck next week, and
Cheers.
we'll see you then.
Thank you.